The age you'll finally meet your soulmate. According to your zodiac sign, finding your soulmate is incredibly special. You might not always realize that you've met them at first, but as you get to know them better and your bond grows stronger, you can just tell that they are more than just a partner or a lover. Soulmates take relationships to a whole new level. Instead of just having romance and affection, the person you're supposed to be with forever provides you with friendship, happiness, communication, confidence, and so much more. Whenever you're with your soulmate, you are totally content, and when you're not with them, you want to make them proud in whatever you do. Some people meet their soulmate when they are very young and know right away that this person isn't like everyone else. Other times, people don't meet them until they are much older, or they realize that after all these years their best friend or lost love was their soulmate all along. It can be scary at first to realize that you have a soulmate. Sure, there will be times when you are in absolute bliss with them, but then there are other times when you don't even want to be in the same room as them. All relationships have their ups and downs, but what makes being with your soulmate different is that you can come back from something really ugly and still have so much love in your heart for them, whether you like it or not. Soulmates are a very real thing. Your zodiac sign might not believe in them or even want to find a soulmate, but the best thing about soulmates is that they only present themselves when you're completely ready for them. And when you hit a rough patch in your life, they are always there to be a shoulder to cry on or someone to cheer you up. If you've always been curious to know what age your astrological sign will meet their soulmate, keep reading. Who knows? You may be meeting them sooner than you think. Aquarius, Jan 20, February 18. Aquarius doesn't seem like the type of person to fall in love so quickly, and at such a young age. I'm talking 13 years old, but soulmates are more about connecting with someone on a deeper level than everyone else than romance. She often doesn't feel like people understand her, but at a time when she definitely needs someone to listen to her and love her no matter what, a soulmate is exactly what she needs. Aquarius and her soulmate will spend all night talking and bonding, which will only make their bond as friends even stronger. Aquarius insists on a strong foundation before anything else can happen, so you will need to take it very slow with her until she can trust that she means as much to you as you do to her. Aries, March 21, April 19. Aries meets her soulmate around the age of 21, a time when she is both mature and still figuring herself out. This is also a crucial time for her soulmate to see her exactly as she is. Aries never hides her true self from anyone, but chances are pretty good that being with her in her natural habitat, partying, going after her goals, having fun, will help anyone get to know her better. This phase in her life will be all about enjoying life. Her 30s will be about settling into a routine that works for her and her soulmate. Cancer, June 21, July 22. Cancer has been dreaming about true love since she was little, which is why it's no surprise that she will meet her soulmate when she's 15 years old. She wants her ideal relationship to be full of romance and respect, two things she learned were most important at a young age. Cancer makes soulmates look naive and mature at the same time. Holding hands and innocent kisses, along with being able to talk about anything, no matter how difficult, are things that people twice her age are still figuring out, yet she somehow makes it look so easy. Capricorn, December 20, Jan 19. Capricorn has a lot of reservations about soulmates in general. Even if you just mention soulmates in a conversation, she will probably roll her eyes at you. She often gravitates towards realistic, mature relationships, and soulmates just sounds childish to her. Capricorn will most likely meet her soulmate when she is in her early 30s. This is a time when she is learning to accept and expect surprises in life, so when she finally meets her soulmate, she'll think, why not? She likes the idea of already having her SHT together before getting serious with someone, and will want to take her sweet time to make sure they are worth it. Gemini, May 21, June 20. Gemini will meet her soulmate when she's around 19 years old, but there's a good chance she doesn't know she's found her soulmate until a few years later. Whether she meets them at college or out with friends, there is something intoxicating about this person. They will click immediately, and it'll feel like they've always known each other. Gemini definitely won't be comfortable making commitments to anyone right away, and her age will make her think twice. But even if she loses touch with her soulmate for a few years, they will always be in the back of her mind until they run into each other again, when they're both more mature. Leo, July 23, August 22. Leo hates the idea of being in a serious relationship until she knows what she wants out of life first. This can take a while, and there will definitely be some times when she wonders if she's made a good decision to wait, but in the end, she ends up becoming the best possible version of herself during this time. Leo meets her soulmate when she is about 25. By now, she knows what she wants to do in life, she's on her way to making a name for herself, and she's young enough for love to feel like it would have if she were a teenager. Age doesn't really matter to Leo, as long as she can say that she made the most out of all the opportunity she has in life. Libra, September 23, October 22. Libra meets her soulmate at the awkward age of 20, where she isn't really a teenager anymore, but not really an adult. There will be a lot of unbalance in her life, which can lead to a lot of soul-searching and looking for answers. Libra will find her soulmate in someone who is her best friend, a person she can talk to for hours on end who will make her forget everything for a while. Even if nothing happens between them right away, she will always be grateful to have someone so in tune with her, someone who can read her thoughts. Pisces, February 19, March 20. Pisces loves the romance behind soulmates and will secretly be dreaming about her own soulmate until she finds them. When she tells this story about how her and her soulmate met when she was 17, she'll make everything sound like a fairy tale. Falling in love at 17 will be very special to her, especially since she will be at an age where everything has a lot of meaning. Whether she is starting a new chapter in her life or meeting new people who make her look at the world in a different way, her soulmate will just be another exciting new journey for her to start in life. Sagittarius, November 22, December 19. Sagittarius loves being free and on her own, which is why she won't meet her soulmate until she's around 28. She doesn't even want to think about commitment until her mid-20s, so it only makes sense that her soulmate wouldn't show up until she was starting a new phase in her life. It may be hard for her to accept that her soulmate isn't going anywhere at first, especially because she isn't used to these new feelings, but give her time, and she just might surprise you with how well she falls into this routine. Sagittarius will still need her space and a lot of her freedom, but her soulmate will already know and understand this. Scorpio, October 23, November 21. Scorpio will meet her soulmate when she is around 12 years old. Being a child at this age, she doesn't really know what to do with this outpouring of emotion she's having. She might not want to admit that she has such strong feelings to someone at such a young age, but it's exciting and thrilling to her to have a soulmate. Scorpio's soulmate is someone she has spent countless summers with, and who, even if they aren't together, she constantly thinks about. Unlike other relationships, this one always feels new to her, which is why it's so important to keep around. Taurus, April 20, May 20. Taurus meets her soulmate when she is 16 years old. Obviously, she is still very young, but there is something exciting to her about being young and in love, not to mention seriously romantic. Taurus doesn't necessarily know if this relationship will go anywhere, but at an age when everything is still a mystery and your friends are the biggest part of your life, having a soulmate who can relate to exactly what she's going through is what she wants most. Virgo, August 23, September 22. Virgo hears about soulmates from people who have found theirs, but she has always had a hard time envisioning herself finding her own soulmate. No matter how hard she tries, or doesn't try, she can't seem to find the connection she needs to have with someone for them to be her soulmate. Even if Virgo never finds her romantic soulmate, she will always have friends who feel like soulmates. She is the exception to the rule. You don't have to be in love to have a soulmate. Instead, she fills her life with meaningful relationships, hoping she will find someone even slightly close to being a soulmate.